Everyone, thank you for joining me today. As you'll notice, I am not at our architectural library. I'm actually here in our sample warehouse just down the road from our headquarters in Albany. This is where all the sample magic happens. So any products that you order off of our website, it's coming from this location. Anything from a 4x4 chip up to our full-size pieces. Oh, hey Alex, what are you working on today?
I'm currently working on an order for Gensler DC.
Oh, awesome. Well, Gensler, you're going to be getting your tiles very soon. So let's take a look at our new 2024 Fall Winter Featured Collection Dyad. All right, we're going to speed walk over here to the table and talk about Dyad. So Dyad is a collection on two different compositions. You have a wall tile portion to this collection and a floor tile. And Dyad, sorry for the noise, tile's not a quiet product at all, but Dyad, the definition of Dyad is something that consists of two parts or two elements. So we've got that wall component and that floor component. So let's take a look at the color palette for Dyad. Dyad's floor tile is consistent of 6 colorways. So you've got a cream, a greige, and a taupe. So you can see this visual very much juxtaposes against the other visual. This one's kind of focused on that concrete-like effect. So you get this kind of weathering, pitting you see with a traditional concrete. And it juxtaposes nicely against this clay-like visual of the sand, tan, and terracotta colorways. So you'll notice with this visual, much more granular. It's got very more organic movement to it with this aggregate-like effect. If you like and love our composite collection, but want something with a little larger aggregate, I'd highly recommend looking at Dyad because it's capturing some of those same similarities, but just in that larger format. And it looks really beautiful paired with the wall tile component, which we'll see over here for Dyad. So this wall tile is a 4x4 inch format, glossy finish only for all colorways. And you'll notice we've got a really beautiful mix of colors, and to some of you, this may be reminiscent of Muse. So Muse is a very popular collection for us that features a wide range of greens, blues, beiges, sand tones, all of that. So Dyad is a really nice sister collection to that. Where Dyad varies is in that worn, weathered effect. So as we were talking with dualities last week, Dyad is, featuring or showcasing that trend, everything old is new again. So, we saw different size formats, and I actually forgot to mention those real quickly, but my favorite aspect, or that nod to the old is new, everything old is new again, is the size formats with this porcelain floor tile. So you have a 2.5 by 8 inch format. You also have an 8 by 8 format, which, as many of you know, was a very hard size to find a number of years ago. That, is coming back around. So that everything old is new again concept is showcased in the size formats here. You also have a really great 4x24 inch format. So that nice elongated plank allows you to play with more kind of contemporary stacked like patterns for your floors. So, if you're looking to mix and match with these size formats like we have here, feel free to reach out to Design Services, the team that I'm part of, and we can explore those options for you. So, all right, back to the wall tile. Sorry for the detour, but this wall tile, is really capturing that everything old is new again. They're really capturing that worn weather effect of a Zlige-like look or tile in the various colorways. So here we're showcasing the pine colorway, so you can see that really gorgeous range of very dark, deep evergreen colors that really soften and bounce off of one another in the different tonal range of this tile. Here we've got some of the other greens available The laurel, for instance, with it being that lighter, softer color, you're not going to notice as much of that weathering. It's going to be, you know, much less and not as high contrasting in that tonal range. We also have a really gorgeous ochre or mustard-like colorway. Looks great paired with the various green colors. So you can create, you know, a lot of really different and cool installations with the colors of Dyad. And then lastly, we have a blue that once again captures that really heavy tonal variation of color. So that's the wall tile component of Dyad. And then we've also got some really cool decors. Here as a backdrop, you'll see our squared decor. So this is, you know, taking that kind of clay, like terracotta-like effect, creating these fun little playful, like 1x1 squares, and almost like popping them in this concrete like background or visual to create really fun, playful pattern. And this tile you'll see is massive. It's a 36 by 36, so it gives you that really large format effect. My other favorite decor pieces are the ellipse and the grids. So the cool part about ellipse, many of you might think like, hey, that's a dimensional tile. Nope, not a dimensional tile. This is actually 100% flat. You can really see the showcasing of the digital printing technology with tile nowadays. They're really honing in on those details of that shadowing and really just creating that dimensional-like effect with just the printing process alone and no actual physical texture on the tile. So this gives you the ability to take this type of tile, this design, this decor from your floors to your wall installations with one singular tile. The grids tile is mimicking that stacked like mosaic effect. You can see here, but once again in that 100% flat surface. So this is a cool installation if you want to use this to create like a mosaic-like effect on your floors, but you don't want to deal with the maintenance of grout. So this gives you that kind of tone-on-tone effect of a stacked mosaic within this collection. So those are some of the really cool and interesting details of our Dyad collection. So if you'd like to explore this more, reach out to your A&D consultants to learn more about this collection or any of our other fall winter collections. And if you'd like to see more installations, sorry, I got a frog in my foot. If you'd like to see any more installations of Dyad and see how, you know, the wall and floor tiles are being combined together, check out our website, creativematerialscorp.com, and stay tuned because next week we will be showcasing another one of our great fall winter collections from this season. Thanks everyone.